Hello, Facebook ads people. I'm Konstantinos, and this is the Facebook ads breaking news podcast. Hello, guys, another podcast. So, today we're on podcast 98. I'm video shooting this on the 30th of the month, and yesterday it was the Chinese New Year. Let me tell you a little bit about January. I'm not satisfied. Basically, it was one of the so I'm doing this for more than 10 years, either as a freelancer or as a business owner, having my own e-com. But I have never felt like January was so slow and we were having such bad results. The truth is that I'm a little bit disappointed because I don't know why. I was expecting that it was going to be a good month, but it proves like it was a medium month with some bad days. Not devastating month, but medium with some bad days. The first weekend of January was bad, if we want to recap, and we had also after the 15th, because until the 15th it was doing really well, but after the 15th we have some bad days and some medium days, okay? Medium days were more than the bad days, so in general we are profitable and we are doing well, but we didn't scale. Basically, this is a period that we are actually maintaining. So this is the thing with the Chinese New Year, that I was expecting it to do better. I think that the TikTok thing actually caused all of this problem at some point, but I think it's just a part of a main issue that we have right now. The CPMs are higher, which is something that everybody is noticing, and I'm also, after creating the YouTube channel, one of the biggest perks is that I'm getting messages all the time from people telling me, hey, I have a problem and stuff. So I know, not that I didn't know from my friends and the other accounts that they manage if it's doing well or bad, because I'm not alone. I don't have another account like you, that you're listening to this podcast most likely. I have many other accounts, so I can compare if it's my fault, the other account, or something else. Which is also the biggest advantage, because in that way I can keep operating without feeling that I have to blame myself for everything, which was what I was doing back in the day. Anyway, so we have the Chinese New Year. We expect maybe this week to be better, but I don't know. I don't see, it doesn't seem like this. So January was a medium results month. Nothing crazy about it. We will see how it goes and I will keep you posted. Now, I would like to announce that in the next podcast, I would like to focus a little bit on how you can silence your competition and stuff if they steal your videos and stuff. There are two ways, one with Shopify and one with Facebook, and we're going to analyze a little bit the ways that we can do that. I think that you're going to like it, and I'm going to make also a YouTube video for people to actually go and hunt the people that they actually copy them. One more thing before we go to your questions, which I want to mention, is that I took this milestone trophy from Shopify, and inside there I found something which I have mentioned in several videos, and I think it's something that people, if they do it, they're winning. Okay, so basically I got this card. This is a print screen of the card basically, that says keep the milestone celebrations going with a gift from Shopify Supply, the ultimate store for entrepreneur merch. Scan the QR code to use code. Of course, I'm going to blur the QR code, but you're going to see the area that it is. At checkout on shopifysupply.com to score 20% off and soar high in your business journey. So basically what are they doing is that, except from the fact that this is something that they do send you as a celebration, this is for 10,000 orders in one store. Except from doing that, they are also doing something else, which is giving you a card, basically saying that for your next order you take 20%. So I want you to remember a little bit how you felt when you took something, because I felt really well when I took this. So giving me a card means that I'm more inclined to buy, because I'm in a very happy mood. So this is something that businesses are doing for a long period of time. It's not like they have invented it, and Shopify has access to all of these things because they're their clients, so they're doing this. And basically what you do is that okay, you ordered, how can I make you order again? Because if I'm doing Facebook ads, I'm paying also for the ads. Can I make you order again for free? This amount, the 20% that I'm giving, I'm paying anyway more to marketing in order to bring you to buy again. So if I give you 20% and you buy immediately all over again, that's free pocket money that I'm getting out of you as a repeated customer. So that's a very good way for you if you're controlling your product. You're just not drop shipping, but you're controlling your product, to have a card. Just have a message like, I will never forget, for example, the first product that I took from Razer Gaming headset, if I remember back in the day. And it was saying in a card, now you are part of the Razer family, okay? It made me feel important as a gamer, as a young person. So you can put all of these kind of things over there. And you can have something that makes them feel special. You can say, welcome to the Konstantinos Doulgeridis family. This is your discount code in order to order this. Or maybe guide them to the product that they have to buy after, if you have an upsell or whatever that may be. In that way, because these are people that they are not going to, you don't need to spend money to get them there with new marketing budget. You can give a good discount code and they can convert, and you can have a nice card that can actually do that and have consistent sales. That, along with other things like email marketing and SMS and all of that, it can help you actually get more sales, because Facebook is all about the growth and it's all about getting these people. So as I say to some of my clients, can you have an e-commerce store can you have Facebook ads with an e-commerce store that you're just breaking even, and then you do a new drop every month, and just from email marketing you are making 100k without marketing cost into your pocket? That would be ideal. So having a fan base that you build, or emails or whatever, or repeated customers that they come, and then you can just take money out of them without spending any more money to the marketing. So in other words, can you bring people up to whatever cost to get as new clients inside your business, and then can you make them convert later in order to be able to make more money out of that? Anyway, I think that's the thing, and I think that's the two different categories of businessmen that I actually see in the business. One of them is the people that they just want to make money at the start. So they run ads and they want to have enough ROAS to make money while covering the marketing cost. And the people that they are more successful and they are doing this for the longer period of time, and they have seen with their own eyes the long-term growth thing, and building communities or building whatever. These people actually, they are willing to spend, even to break even to lose some money. And it's not happening only on the businesses that they are just doing subscription models. It's happening also to other businesses. These people, then they are willing to do all of that in order to get someone to become a client, and then they know, if they believe also in their product, that their product is going to be good, and they're going to convert again and again and again. And that's, for me, the biggest advantage that you have on Facebook, because the Facebook is a growth platform. It's not necessarily a first sale profit platform. That's why, for example, I don't like to exclude past customers, because I do believe that you can get you can get data inside that it's going to help you find new customers. It's all about finding new customers, but on the other hand, you have to accept that you're doing all of this because you're expecting for repeated sales to come, in order for you to make money without spending so much on convincing someone for the first time. And that's also the big advantage of Black Friday. So why is Black Friday a good period? Because people are actually having less defenses in order to try something new, a new brand. And that's why you see more people trying this and this and that. A very good example, for example, is underwears, and it's coming from personal experience of mine, that as a man that I respect myself, I just use the same underwear with, not the same underwear every day, not that, I mean the same style of underwear with the same color, and I have 30 of those, 40 of those, because I don't want to have different underwears. I just want to have one that I know that it's comfy and I like it, and I'm not even going to bother. I will take all of them to black, okay? And once I have said to myself, okay, this looks nice, let me try it. I tried it, and I even changed the company that I'm buying my underwear because I tried on Black Friday. Not because they had an offer, just because for some reason you have this, you know, feeling of, okay, let me try. It's not because they gave 50%, for example. It's because of Black Friday. I don't know. It's because of the psychology. Okay, I'm also a victim of Black Friday. As the years pass by, I'm a bigger victim also. I don't know. I'm buying on Black Friday stuff, and my defenses are less, so I can try a new brand during Black Friday. Anyway, that's all I want to say about controlling your product and having offers that they're going to make them buy. Now, if you don't have the ability of doing so, another thing that I have seen from one of my clients is that he didn't have the ability of putting a card inside there. Perfect. He was tracking very efficiently with the UPS or FedEx or whatever when the order was reaching, and he was getting a message that this order has been delivered. And the moment it was getting delivered, within 1 hour, he was sending an email saying, first of all, do you like the product, blah, blah, put a review, because people were more inclined because they were happy to put a review. And the second thing is that he was also giving a discount code the moment with an email, okay? But he was doing it on the right timing. He wasn't just programming this into 20 days after someone bought, for example, do this, or in 2-3 days do this. So he was doing this with a very good way, and it was actually working. A lot of people were using the code. Now, so the next week we're going to discuss about what I told you about how you can actually stop others from copying you, and we will take it from there. I think you will find it interesting. Let's go into your questions. I don't think that there are that many, but we will see. In 840 you say we see the average results and not the individual campaigns performance, but when you have 5 ASC campaigns with 100 per day spend and you want to scale it, you will create a 6 campaign with 200 per day, 200 euros per day, if I understand it correctly. Then in order to raise the budget of the 100 campaigns to 200, when you observe individual the new 200 campaigns to decide if it's gonna work. The point of what I'm saying is, when you're working with average results, what I'm saying is that after you finish the optimization of one campaign, you're not going to bother anymore with it at the campaign level, but you're going to watch the average results. So you might end up, for example, having 5 campaigns, and all of these 5 campaigns are going to have 1.7 ROAS, another with 3.5. You're going to have another one with 2 ROAS. You're going to have another one with 2.2, and you're going to have another one with 1.89. Okay, and this, for example, just by seeing it, you will have 2.5 or 2.6. Okay, it would be really fun to actually calculate it, but that's the feeling that I have, that the ROAS that you would have here. Okay, 2.2 because of the 3.5. Anyway, I have the feeling you will have or 2.4 maybe, I don't know. So the thing is this: if you want to have 2 ROAS plus over here, you don't care about the 1.7 and the 1.89 that you are having here, but you care about the average results. Now, if you have a problem, for example, and let's say that the average results over here are 1.9 and you want to be on 2 ROAS, what you need to do is that you need to remove one of your worst campaigns or lower the budget to one of your worst campaigns. For example, go to the 1.7, make it instead of 150, and take the 1.89 and make it instead of 150, for example. Of course, here you have to see if your cost per purchase, for example, is, let's say, 45 or 55, you know, because if your cost per purchase is 80 and you do something like that, most likely it's not going to work in your favor. But let's say that you have a normal cost per purchase that allows you to do that, then you're going to lower the budget of this. Why? Because again, you watch the average. So you watch them individually, but you watch them based on the result that you want to get on the average. So what are you doing is that you are lowering the budget to the smaller ROAS ones, so, because the other ones, they're going to give you better average ROAS because you're spending more on the ones that they're having higher ROAS. On the other hand, you can leave them alone if you don't want to, or if you want to lower the budget, for example, you can close the 1.7 in our example over here in order to remove your worst one, okay, and spend less, so the average results is going to improve also, but you're also leaving the ones that they have better. Or the last thing that you can do is that you can come again and take the 3.5 ROAS, for example, that we're having here. By the way, I think it would help you if you go back and you write all the numbers of my examples to understand it. If you take the 3.5 ROAS, for example, and you increase the budget, because if you increase the budget over there, then it's going to spend more with higher ROAS, so it's going to increase the average results. So you do watch it on the individual level, but at the end of the day, you're not only doing that, you are watching you are watching it on the individual day, so that you can remove the average, so that you can improve the average results, and it's going to make it work. Yeah, that's my answer, with a very good example, I think. I hope it helped you. How do you come up with the conclusion that the good or bad performance comes from the creative or the structure? I mean, how do you decide when to give the credits? I decide based on the fact that I have done tests on the other account. Now, if another account is completely new, I don't know that. I'm just guessing. I'm trying to see also other results like CPMs and start comparing CPM of broad and CPM of interest, see what is the best way. So basically, I'm trying to do all of these things, but how do I know if it's the structure or the creative? If the structure has already worked on the other account, then I'm going to bother checking if it's something wrong with the creatives, and so on. Next one. That makes total sense. My question is, if I want to launch a brand new Facebook account for my client, even if it can be different with each account, and we need to test, what sort of campaign would you recommend right off the bat nowadays? In all my other accounts, even if they're new, I'm starting with ASC. I'm seeing what kind of results it has, and I'm doing interests. I'm comparing the CPMs in between, and I'm going with the one that it's actually having the best CPM and the best results. Not necessarily with the best CPM, but with a combination of CPM and results. I've been advised by many to start with an ASC shopping campaign on a new account. On a new account, while I'm going to try it, I do believe that 90% of the cases it's going to fail if we talk about United States. If we talk about small countries like Switzerland, for example, or Greece and stuff, ASC can work even with a new pixel immediately, okay? Because they have small potential risks. But in United States, it's unlikely the ASC to work immediately or have better results. By the end of training the pixel and stuff, yes, ASC should work. There are other accounts that ASC never works though. So it's up to you to just explore what is going to work and not just follow something just because someone told you, okay? Just do it based on results. Next one. In this example, are you promoting a single product or multiple fix? Feels like you are you'd have a different structure when working with more SKUs. When working with more SKUs, the truth is that you're doing more campaigns. That's the difference to what we do outside of catalog ads, right? Or we just continue with this duplication structure by doing it for every single product the business wants to promote. Not every single product the business wants to promote, but every single product that is working and is selling. I don't care if they want to stock out. I care about selling things that are actually working so that I can have good average results. So every campaign that is being introduced, it has to work or it's going to be removed if it's ruining my average results. Final question. Have you recently done a test that vertically scales one campaign and adding in creatives using multiple ad sets to compare? No, because I don't believe in it, but I have seen other accounts doing it, and we have lately posted 2 videos with one other account that was having one campaign like this, and I'm proving that you can scale more with multiple campaigns. I know this is ecommerce strategy these days, but would be good to see the overall blended performance comparison if you have. Watch these videos, but I guess I would need to be done on the same ad account for it to be fair comparison using the same products, etc. Sorry for rambling, love the channel. Thank you for your comment. To be honest with you, I cannot do all the tests because in some things I don't believe. So no, I'm not going to do one campaign strategy in other account just to see if it's working and lose the client. I will do whatever I think that's going to work. Next one. Other question, when you do cost cap, do you do bid cap or cost cap per ghost result? I do both, see what is working better on the other account and I'm going with it, or with both. If cost per result call, is it ASC or regular ABO? It's regular ABO that I'm doing it. Recently I have been doing value ASC and it's working well, especially in other accounts that they have some AOV fluctuation between the orders. I have a team advertising the same product. If there is 4 different people with 4 different ad accounts, should we use one set pixel or should each person have their own pixel? So this is the kind of bullshit that you have to do when you don't have good clients and stuff. So why would there be 4 different people advertising the same product with the same pixel and all of that? Makes no sense. In theory, these other accounts are going to compete with each other. Now, I don't have extensive experience to that because I would never accept a deal like this. Either it's going to be only me advertising or someone else on his own. Currently, everything is the same, only the content differs. However, if necessary, we can use different landing pages so they will compete with each other if the pixel is shared. Yes, I think they are going to compete with each other. With sharing the pixel result is more data being collected. So you're saying that it's going to share it, yes, but think of it like this. How can they know if they're competing with each other or not? They don't. They're going to see it on the results. We cannot be... they have to cooperate completely in order to know if they're doing so, increasing, decreasing budgets, understanding that. Now, one thing that I need to say here is this. The pixels are not only getting trained to the product, for example. So if you do this product and you do another landing pages, it's going to have different results. The pixels are getting trained, they're so sophisticated that they're getting trained also with specific people that they convert to specific pages. That being said, if you have, for example, people that they go to a page and they convert in a page, if you just do another page, sometimes this is why when you completely change your landing page and you have a very old one and you do a new one working, it's because Facebook has also learned to send people that they are not so tech savvy, for example, and they convert in stupid landing pages comparing to your beautiful new one. Okay, so the creatives that you use, the places that you set them and stuff, they form a persona. They are training the pixel to some specific key points that they're converting with this specific combination of things, from the landing page to the creative to the product to the offer and everything. So I don't think it would be ideal and that it would train the pixel. Maybe by the time it would make it better and it would understand that it would have to sell here, here, here and here, but still competing with each other on that doesn't make any sense. Currently, it's same, it can be differentiated if needed. So how do we check if each other account is competing with each other or not? You cannot check it. The only thing that you can do is that when you lower the budget on the others, you will see if you're having better results on one of them, if you're not increasing the results and so on. But in order for you to do so, you need to actually be aligned, all of you. Next one. Hi Konstantinos, hope this message finds you well. Thanks for the insights. Just a quick question. Do you test image and video creative separately or together in one campaign in CBOs, and also add Advantage Plus campaign? Thanks. ASC. Okay, so I will test them completely differently. I have a video that's explaining that. The reason is that the videos and the images, they have completely different way of engagement. 3 seconds of photo play in a video is actually considered an engagement. And initially Facebook is going to see what is having more engagement because it feels like it's going to have better chances of having a sale. That being said, a video is going to take more budget and the images are not going to be tested properly when they put together. So you have to put images alone, videos on the side, and I have a video which is called Why You Should Not Mix Videos with Images on your Facebook ads, which is explaining it further. If you wanna listen to it. Hey, so my ads were performing great. Then I edited to add the UTM link from Triple for whatever attribution tracking after, which it entered the landing phase, and all of a sudden performance dropped massively. I've been in negative for the past 2 days. What should I do? You can't do much. You just have to wait and be patient. And just wait for it to get fixed, I guess. Or the campaigns are going to recover or not. So either you are going to see the campaigns recovering in 2-3 days, or they are going to do worse and you will have to close them and relaunch them. I also had a similar question from Marius over here. He says, hello everyone, when you duplicate a campaign and choose show existing reactions, comments and shares on new ads, is it possible to change the headline primary text on the ad level of the campaign? If we change those, is it possible for the new campaign will not show that already existing comments? If anyone can help, it would be highly appreciated. Thanks. So there is a possibility that this is going to happen. Not a possibility, there is a certainty that this is going to happen. And what I mean by that, if you go and you just change a comma, or any word or the copy or the targeting or whatever, basically you're having a new post ID over there. So it's going to start all over again getting optimized and all of that, and no, you're not going to be able to keep your comments and stuff. So be careful on the changes that you do on your ads. Basically, if you change your name or your budget, you're not resetting your ads. But if you do so and you change a comma, even a comma, as I said, or you change the UTM tag and stuff, of course you're going to reset it. The best chance that you have is to actually let it run for a period, 2-3 days, see if it's going to recover. If not, try to see if you're going to relaunch it, because your previous ad has been resetted basically by your change, but for sure give it a fair chance before you decide something like this. I will see you guys on the next podcast with some really good information of how you can actually block people that they are copying your ads. This is the end of the first part of the Facebook Ads Breaking News podcast. If you don't want to miss the second half of the podcast, where I'm answering all the remaining questions of the week, visit my Patreon page following the link on the description. This was the Facebook Ads Breaking News podcast. Like it or not, it is what it is.